subscribe to our channel. Click on bell icon, you never miss any update. Hi, welcome to Kiran Testing Academy and Kiran here. So today we are going to talk about a very important topic, that is WebDriver Manager. What is this WebDriver Manager and how to use that? So that's what today's agenda is. Before talking about WebDriver Manager, so let's have a look on the screen first. Here I have some script where actually the script will launch Firefox browser. In that Firefox browser, it's going to launch facebook.com. That is what this script is for. It is a very simple script, right? We have written this multiple times. Fine. To perform this activity, what all we needed? We need to have Selenium jars. That's very much common. We'll keep that aside. In spite of that, we need to have Gecko driver. We need to have Firefox browser. Correct? Yes. So indirectly saying, to perform the activity on Firefox, you need to have Firefox or Gecko driver. Generally we used to download that, extract it. We used to get one executable file, copy the path of it, and in the system.set properties, give it like this. We need to provide the path of it, something like this. Correct? Yes. If you are working with Firefox, the key would be webdriver.gecko.driver. Assume that you want to perform the same activity using Chrome. Then you need to have Chrome related driver. Okay. And that Chrome related driver exe, what we call. So that you need to give that path here. Correct? Here. In place of this will be replaced with that Chrome driver's path. And in place of key, webdriver.gecko.driver will change into webdriver.chrome.driver. And same for the other browsers too. Correct? So up till now it's good and fine. But what is the problem here? Maintaining. If you want to work with the Internet Explorer, again go download it, extract it and use it. If you want to use it with Opera, do the same activity. Correct? So maintaining this many drivers is a bit complex, isn't it? Not only that, actually, right now I have a Firefox version called 71, I guess, if I'm not wrong. 71, and update 73 is already available. Once I click on that update, it will be updated. Okay. Yes, right now it is 71. So my Gecko driver is working fine for 71. By chance, if I update my Firefox browser to 73, there are chances that the existing Gecko driver may not work. So again, what we need to do? Go and download latest Gecko driver which supports version 73. Correct? And not only downloading it, download, extract and go and get the path and put it here. So these are all the risky activities. To make these things easy, we have an option called WebDriver Manager. So WebDriver Manager will automate this process. Correct. Means from now there is no need to download any binary file. I mean to say any driver file. Even for the Firefox, for the Chrome, no need to download and no need to set the path. WebDriver Manager will take care of that. It's very much easy, right? Yes, easy to maintain. We can save a lot of time. Easier to write. No need to check for the updates. Yes, very much easy. So now let's see what exactly that and how to use it. Let's move on to Google and just type as WebDriver Manager and hit on search. You'll be getting a very first link that is from GitHub. Just open it. This is actually a WebDriver Manager which is developed by Bonnie Gracia. This is the person who actually developed this API. This is the person who actually made our work easy. Yes. If I just calm down, he has given some details here. WebDriver Manager allows to automate the management of drivers. Clearly you can read it here, right? Whereas Chrome driver, Gecko driver or any other which is requirement for the Selenium, all those drivers can be managed, can be automated using this WebDriver Manager. Okay, so earlier it was something like this: system.set properties for the Chrome driver, for the Gecko driver, for the Opera, for all these things. It was like this earlier, but from now there is no need of this activity. That is what he says. Okay, and for that there are multiple ways to use it. Generally we can use it as a Java dependency, or you can do it using command line interface. Okay, or you can use it REST like API also. So there are multiple ways to do it, but here what we do is we'll try to take these dependencies, okay, and we'll put this in our Maven project as usual, and let's work with that. So these are the 4 dependencies, 4 lines of a code which helps us to do it. So let me copy these 4 lines of code, okay, and let's do it. So I'm creating one Maven project here. So I'll be very fast in this because you know how to create a Maven project. So I'm not going too much technicalities onto it, just creating a Maven project. Go to your project and just select Maven from the list. And here we have a Maven project. Click next. Next, let it be the default one, that is quick start, what generally we'll get it. And here group ID, it may be the main ID, I mean to say a company name or the whole project name, or call it as a Selenium example. So Articraft ID is nothing but your project name. Okay, let me call it as WebDriver Manager, and package name, let me write as sample. Just click on finish. We got a folder with a name called WebDriver Manager. Here we have 2 folders. Whenever we create a Maven type of project, it will give you in a structure of POM. Okay, here test and main. Here we have a pom.xml file. Let us open our pom.xml file and put the dependencies what we have copied here from the dependencies to the dependencies. So dependencies ends here, and let me write it here. And what are the other dependencies you want? I want Selenium dependency also. Let us bring that Selenium dependency too. Let us move on to MVN repository and let us search for the Selenium Java. Let us take this 4.00 beta version, alpha version 4, alpha 4. And again, even we want testng too. So let us take the testng dependencies also. Let us search for the testng. The very first link. So just search for the testng and select this 6.14.3 and copy it. And let me paste that in dependencies here. Here we go. So all the dependencies are ready. Let me take one test here. Let me go on to sample, new. I want new testng class. So new. So I'm creating a testng class. Let me call this class name as WebDriver Manager Example. Let me select one before test, before method, and one after method. That's enough. Okay. Finish. So public void. This is a test. Before method, and we got one after method. So let me call this as setup. Before method. We are trying to work on WebDriver Manager. Okay, so simply write as WebDriver Manager dot let us work on the Firefox. So let's select Firefox driver dot setup. Simple. This is enough. There is no need to write system.set properties. There is no need to provide the path of your executable file. There is no need to download anything. This is quite enough. This will take care of everything. Okay, and let us take some test. First test, let me call it as WebDriver. Let us create a driver object. Is equal to new Firefox driver. Import the WebDriver package. Driver dot get. So whatever the website you want to get, you just get that website. http://www.facebook.com. This will launch Facebook. Next, assume that let us get the title. Driver dot get title. Let us take this into a console. So let me give this into sysout. Let us quit the browser. Tear down. Let's close the driver, and before that, let me initiate the driver here. Driver. Okay. Driver. Quit. Okay, fine. So now simple. The only one statement what we have written is WebDriver dot Firefox driver dot setup. So this will set up your Firefox driver. This will do all the activities, downloading the latest Firefox, right, and associating that, giving the path, and all those things will be automated in Rust script, you know. So let me run this test. Run as test-ng test. Just have a look on this. It will launch Firefox browser with facebook.com on it. Here we can see Firefox browser on the screen. Yes, it has launched, and even it has taken the title Facebook login or sign up, and it has closed it. Perfect. So if you want to do the same activity for the Chrome, it's simple. In place of Firefox driver, replace it with Chrome driver. Okay, so it's very simple. We'll be writing WebDriver.Chrome driver.setup, and let me change this into Chrome driver. That's enough. So I'm running the test. There is no need to download any Chrome related driver. So it will be automated. It will download that and it will add the path. Let's see, I'm running the test. It is starting Chrome driver 7.9.0 version. And we can see that Chrome on the screen, and it has launched facebook.com successfully. Here we go. It has even captured the title too. This is how it works. There are a lot of things to discuss on this. Just come down here. See, if you want to work on Chrome driver.setup, Firefox driver.setup, Opera driver.setup. These are the options what we have. Just go through them. See, by default, WebDriver Manager tries to download the proper version for a given driver binary. A concern version can be specified by using this method. So you can write version and so version you want, and it will be downloaded that. And there are many other options available. Just have a look on this. So all these options are, yes, some options are handy. Okay, some are not, some are important, some are not. Okay, so depending on our work, depending on the things, whenever required, we can use any of this option. But let me show you one option here. So version, and whatever the version you want, just you can take that version. So starting Chrome driver 7.9.0.39456. That is what actually I used earlier. Here we can see that. Chrome driver dot version. So what version you want, you just put it out. Let me call it as a 78 dot setup. Facebook on the screen. Perfect. It has opened up your Chrome. Let's check the version of it. It is 78.0. So this is how it works. So this is what the importance of your WebDriver Manager. So it's easy to maintain your resources, correct? And very easy to write the script too. So if you have any doubts on this topic, just you can ask in the comments. And if you like this video, you can subscribe and share the video. Thank you so much.